Good morning, Lost World crew. We're out here again in the Owens Valley, and we're gonna be checking out the Whiteside Mine, which was a Galena mine. Should be fun. Read that there's over 2,000 feet of drifts in here, and there's supposedly a 60-foot shaft. So we shall check that out. Anchovies. And in we go. I don't know if I just said it, but this was a silver mine. So they were pulling Galena out of here. Lead and silver. Real good height. Low ceiling. Yep, they told us so. Stop, go back, nah. We're gonna push on. It's a nice day right now in the Owens Valley. It's low 70s right now, and might be getting some thunder showers later. Thunderstorms. Oh, sick. The killer fish. That's dope painting. That's pretty rad. Alright, continuing. My name's Jeff. So he shoots off left. And we're coming on the shaft here. Oh, it's full of water. Supposedly this went down 60 feet. Looks like there's some claps in there. Should get a pump and pump it out. Pump it out. It's pretty rad though. Super clear. Dig it. Yeah, keeps going. It's some kind of hoist set up here. Oh. All right, let's check out this drift running off to the right. I wonder if there's any Galena left in here. It's getting low and looks like it faces. We got another bat. Oh, he looks scared. He's shaking. He's just cold. Brr. It's kind of funny. We did it when we first came in here and came across some bats too. But when they're flying around, they're like, "Oh God, they're gonna hit us!" And you're like ducking and weaving, and they're not gonna hit you. They can see everything. So just walk, and they'll fly around you. They won't bother you. Looks like we got some flying over here. Ooh. So, before we continue down, looks like there was a fire here at some point. Let's take this left. Little sink, looks like that gets water in it too. Yeah, there definitely had to have been a fire. Some pipage. Whoa. Oh, looks trippy. Just a big pocket. So it faces there, continues down. We got a chute, 2 chutes over here, and it running up, so let's try and get up there. What do you guys say? Ladder. Broke chute. Chute. Ooh, sparkly. Climb up here. Big platform where ore chutes were. One's right there. That one looks like it's got collapsed on. There's some bats up there. That shoots down. I wonder if that's that next drift. Bunch of trash. No. Looks like the chute's actually behind this. All right. And we're up. Those are new. Looks like the rat was drinking a Coors Light. There's some sparkly stuff. Two bats. 3 bats. Continues up. We'll take this first drift here. And there's some Galena actually right there. Yeah. See if we can capture it right here. That glistening blue. It's a little, oh, this whole chunk right here. Oh yeah. You can always tell that it's Galena when you lick it. Galena. You can taste the lead. Oh, dude, there's more. Right there. Oh, that's beautiful. I'll try and get a closer shot on the walk back through here with my phone. Here's some more. Nice. All right here. it goes down to that drift. Oh yeah, you can see the glisten. It's all right here, Galena. Beautiful. Oh man, I love it. We got a chute that looks like it's plugged. Maybe that's coming from that upper level. So it heads right. We'll take this first right. All right, some old dynamite boxes. Or not boxes, but just pieces of it. We took this right, but it just dead end right there. It was really nothing. So came back. That's what we came in on after we climbed up that platform in the chutes. Let's see what's over here. Got another bat. Another bat. A lot of bats. Actually, looks like it just comes right back out to where we climbed up. Cool. So we'll just keep heading down, following the bats. Looks like the chute has fallen apart. There's a ladder going up. Death prongs. Ooh. All right, we'll have to climb up there. Let's finish this. It looks like it faces right there. Batch showing us where to go. He's like, come over here. Check this out. There's another one. All right. We won't bother him too much. All right, let's climb up this ladder. All right, up the ladder. It's tight. What if this just goes up to that upper level? I think it just stops right there. Find out. Looks like it keeps going. Yeah. There's a lot of bats in here. All right. We're up. See how far this goes. Squeeze me. And that's it. All right, now we gotta climb down this without sliding down the horse chute. Should be fun. All right, cross over now to the ladder. Get turned around here. Okay. Ow. Okay. We'll get down this ladder and head back to the next rise, see what's up there. Pretty cool mine so far. Already found some Galena, and like I said, there's a crap load of bats in here. All right, just making it back to that platform and first chute that we climbed up. I'm gonna head up here now. Continues up. We'll go left first. There's another bat. What's up, little dude? Just did a flyby. Dude, it's crazy how many bats are in here. Alright, bat. So far I haven't seen any more Galena besides for in that one section. Little rays. And it, I don't know if it keeps going or not. It stops right there. Crazy looking stuff though. All right, let's head back and go right. All right, just coming back the level above that platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude. There'd just be a kick in it. We're gonna not go right because it ends right there. Yep. So let's climb up this now. Past all these guys. Bet this will lead us to that first chute that looked like it was plugged. Still haven't seen any more Galena. This stuff's sparkly though. Pretty. Stops right there. Look, those two bats are hugging. That looks like the top of that ore chute right there. Yeah. It is collapsed in. Some rope over here. Dude. So many bats. This looks like it probably just stops too. That's some cool stuff right there. Oh. Dope. Alright, continue up. Stop there. Looks like there used to be a chute or something. Airflow. Slipping. Oh yeah. Heads out. Check that out in a second. Let's run this way. Pack rat's nest. This looks like it might face right there. We shall find out. A crazy amount of bats. Pretty epic. I think it does face there. Okay, we will go down there, spook them all out, and they're already spooked. Let's go back and climb up this ladder. Drink you ladder. Squeeze through this. Backpack stuck. An old nail. Wonder if we're able to get over that. This ladder's definitely seen better days. If I get up and get to the right, might be able to. Looks like all the pick marks. gotta climb up this. That's sturdy. There's a gap there. Almost out. This stuff's super crumbly. Dope. Came out on top. So that big tailing pile or waste rock pile is where we started. So let's head back down there and explore the lower most at it. All right, we've come back in, and that's that platform that we climbed up, and then we climbed all the way out. Just came back down instead of climbing down that sketchy ladder and ran back in the main adit here. So now we're gonna run this way, and if you guys remember, I believe that's the shaft that we're looking down on the first level. Some water down there. Go anywhere? Nah, it just stops. Yeah, so that first level, or I guess the second level, because we're on the first level, but running off that platform, that's what we're looking down. I was thinking about sliding down it, but it's way cooler climbing out that ladder. Hopefully the GoPro caught the Galena. I was gonna try and capture it with my phone. Phone does a real good job capturing sparkles and stuff. But we climbed all the way out. Let's see where this goes. Again, good height on this lower adit and drift. Some golden buns. Heavy smell of guano. Some bat dookie. Yeah, there's some more. Big old pile of poop. Chicago something. We'll continue straight first, and then we'll take that left. What's up, little guy? We're just waking all the bats up today. Yeah, they're everywhere. Looks like it faces down here. Hey, Kilroy was here. It's an odd Kilroy, but he was here. Booger. Oh, does it continue? It does. It does continue. The acoustics over here are rad. Woo! And that's where she goes, right there. All right, we'll head back and take that left. All right, just making it back to the main haulage tunnel. You can see the light out there. We're gonna head that way. And then here's where that flooded shaft was again, which is pretty rad. I dig it. All right, we're gonna head down this main haulage tunnel. Let's see what there is. Drifts off. Let's see if there's any Galena. And it just ends right there. We won't wake this bat up. Alright. Looks like it goes a ways. I believe this main haulage tunnel is, I think, 2,000 feet. I think that's what I read. So I will speed this up. We come across something cool, slow us down. All right, I slowed it down for a second. But you can see right here, they used to have probably, I don't know, maybe a ventilation running up here, maybe some pipes for air for their drills. All right, we'll speed it back up again. All right, so material's changed. It's gotten real humid. Floor looks damp. We got some rock fall up here. Looks like this wood is just eroded from the dampness. Whoa, stuff's crazy. Just goes in, stops right there. All right, I'll speed it back up again. When we come across something cool, turn it back on. Looks like we're 800 feet in. All right, it looks like we're 1550 in. It's 1,550 feet. It looks like we got some more wood that's just degraded. It's real wet. I think it's coming up from the ground. And a natural spring back here. Looks like they had a trench or something. That's, unless the water over time has eroded it and made that. And that's where the pipe was pulling the water out. It looks like that's the end, or there's a collapse. Real muddy. Oh yeah. We got a lake! There's a lake back here. Whoa. There is wood. I wonder if it kept going or how much further it went. Looks like it's collapsed. Oh. It's like clay. Get my boots off. Shit, turned to like concrete. All right, let's head back out. If I missed anything, I'll turn you guys on. If not, I'll catch you outside. All right, and we're making it out again. That's gonna do it for the Whiteside Mine. It was fun. It was cool to get a climb up and actually climb out the top. I think that mine up there is an older mine called the Pearson or something like that. Same thing, a Galena mine. But seeing that shaft full of water, it's pretty dope. Like I said, I believe it went down 60 feet. It'd be sick to get a water pump one of these days and pump some of these old shafts and adits out. See what's beyond the water. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this trip. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys dug, hit that like and subscribe button. It truly does help us out. And like always, love your adventure. Peace.